Do you actually own your own face and body? It sounds like a ridiculous question. Of course you do. It's attached to you and goes everywhere you go. But if we are being completely honest, the brutal truth is that many of us have never truly owned our appearance at all. We live in an era where scrolling through social media for just 2 minutes exposes us to a dozen flawless bodies and perfectly sculpted faces. Without even realizing it, we are constantly put on trial. Advertisements, shifting beauty trends, and the relentless pressure of digital optimization whisper the same toxic message. You are not quite enough. Every time you look at a heavily edited image and sigh, or glance at your reflection and quickly look away, you hand over a piece of your power to a public ideal that refuses to stand still. We are all chasing a finish line that keeps moving. This struggle with not matching the mainstream standard of perfection doesn't start in adulthood. The invisible judgment begins much closer to home, early in our lives. Maybe it was a casual comment about having a larger frame, a dull skin tone, or a breakout during puberty. Those traits that didn't fit into the narrow standardized boxes of what society deems attractive quickly became sources of silent shame. Sometimes, even the people who love us the most, our family and friends, drop well-meaning but cutting remarks, telling us how much better we would look if we just lost weight or changed a specific feature. We like to believe love is unconditional, but appearance deeply distorts human connection, filtering affection through the lens of societal expectations. When you take that imperfect body into the wider world, the judgment becomes less subtle, evident in a stranger's lingering eyes, thoughtless jokes, or invisible barriers in social spaces. Society hypocritically preaches that inner beauty matters most while hyperfixating on the exterior. In real life, the face and body are judged first, directly dictating your comfort, acceptance, and opportunities. To bridge this gap, we start treating our bodies like battlegrounds. We go to extremes, starving ourselves, taking risky weight loss pills, or undergoing invasive cosmetic procedures. Each choice comes with an undeniable cost to our physical and mental health. At what point does the cost of looking normal become too high? How much safety and peace of mind are we willing to trade just to blend in? The tragic part of this bargain is that altering your appearance never cures the underlying ache. Matching a social ideal doesn't guarantee a life free of judgment, build self-esteem, or protect you from loneliness. This becomes painfully clear during adolescence, when identity is fragile. For anyone whose appearance doesn't measure up, the pressure to conform becomes a suffocating weight. But this is where the crucial moment of choice arrives. When the next beauty trend, miracle diet, or cosmetic procedure presents itself as the ultimate fix, the question ceases to be about aesthetics. It becomes a matter of autonomy. If the price of fitting in is endless anxiety and a constant rejection of your natural self, is that perfection really worth it? True ownership begins when you claim the right to decide what happens to your body, independent of the world's approval. Owning your appearance does not mean believing you are flawless, pretending societal bias doesn't exist, or that pain isn't real. It simply means refusing to let external forces dictate the terms of your relationship with your own flesh and bone. Your worth cannot be measured by how closely you resemble a mannequin in a store window. Whether you choose to wear makeup or go barefaced, embrace natural aging or seek cosmetic enhancements, the choices themselves are not the issue. The real question is whether the choice truly belongs to us, or whether we are only obeying pressure we have never challenged. There is a profound truth we often overlook. A face and a body are not consumer products meant to be optimized. They carry history, holding tangible records of your memory, laughter, grief, resilience, and survival. The lines around your eyes tell the story of your joy. The shape of your body reflects the life you have lived. Your appearance is not a rough draft waiting to be corrected by a filter. It is an autobiography in real time. That is why claiming ownership matters so much. The world will never stop trying to judge it, market it, and define it for you. But you can break that cycle with a simple act of quiet defiance. The next time you look in the mirror, don't just search for flaws to fix. Look a little longer. Force yourself not to turn away. Look past the imperfections and see your identity. Look past the societal pressure and see your strength. Your story belongs to you, and the ultimate question isn't whether the world approves of the cover. The question is whether you are ready to claim the pages inside as your own. Have a nice day.